but you're not looking for it. Just like I want you to look for demos, you're thinking, I don't want to mess my teammate up. I want to get back to defense. I want to give him room to solo play, but I want you to give him room to solo play while you're on the wall. And also, when you look at this play, like you're rotating back to defense, but why do you have to rotate back to defense when you already have someone on defense? If there's going to be an extension in this play, you are the extension. The whole point of scrimming with a team is to get reps in. Okay, it's a scrim block. It's really hard for players to understand that, and I have to reinforce it as a coach, especially with my college team. But the whole point of a scrim block is to scrim for an hour, adjust, work on things, vibe, communicate, and have fun and build team chemistry. Even if you lose all the games. Like, I've been in countless pro scrims where there's been a whole week of literally dropping every game and not clicking, and it's the worst vibes ever. It's horrendous, but that's how you grow with the team. It's not always about winning. Obviously, you want to win. Obviously, as a competitor myself, I want to win everything. But don't let like a bad scrim block reflect on problems. Like, I know it's rough, but literally, like, I cannot stress enough, the whole point of a scrim block is to build chemistry. Rocket League's like a weird game where the flow state feels amazing. Winning games feels amazing. The second you start focusing on it too much is the second you start losing, and it's just crazy how that works. I don't know if that's like parallels to just sports psychology in general, but it's a weird game. And it's fast-paced, right? Like, literally the way Rocket League is designed. 5-minute games, 3-second replays, meaning like in between goals. 10-second boost timers. Like, everything by definition is fast-paced and quick. So it promotes this like super active thought process, instinctual thinking. But when you're playing good, it feels great when everything's clicking. So GC3 SSL should be a lot of good back and forth right here. Last week I talked about defensive control, defensive creativity with Cole. I still want that to be on the back end. Okay, Cole, like that's a back end focus. What's up, Cuddling? Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah. 100%. Most people don't know my experience. Like, again, since I only just started like focusing a little bit heavier on content, I've just been around the block. Like, I've been in extremely uncomfortable situations in a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different POVs, and I've just learned like over time general ways to deal with situations. And like, as a head coach for a pro team, for a pro org, when you have weekly cadence meetings with your GM who is salarying you and your players, and they ask how scrims are going, you know, I've just dealt with a lot of different perspectives. You got to smile through the pain. I mean, competition is competition for a reason. That's funny. This replay's a little scuffed. There we go. My audio was weird. All right, Cole. I still want to build on defensive creativity and stuff. We're not going to talk about that. I might like show some parallels, but it's huge. Like sidewall doubles, corner doubles, all that stuff. Truly, it's what I think it's a pillar of separating like higher level defense from grand champ defense, breaking out of that traditional thought process. All right, so let's let this play. We're going to have a lot of good back and forth in this. I'll try to see like what the core breakdowns are. I like that. It is just a hit up back wall, sidewall transition, probably going for double. This is good. Good. You see how like everyone just goes for air dribbles and doubles. Like, this is the long-term goal with you, is to get out of a calculated mechanical approach and into a free play mechanical approach, which is super tough in game. But there's almost like almost no point to where you're controlling the ball, because the biggest thing is you're controlling the ball and forcing players to challenge you. Good. We're going to let this play, but already I'm thinking about rotation. Cut rotation. Rotation and cut rotation. And if it continues to kind of bug me, I will show a lot of examples for you. Very good. Very good. Beautiful. Beautiful. We had a, 100% that's what it is. Well, we'll see. Right? We will see. This was very good, though. Okay? All you did was throw the ball away. But I cannot stress enough that just like that side ball transition, side ball double before, this is a step in the right direction where we're not taking a 50 here. We're just focusing a beat because, again, I coach meta, but I want to get into this mindset where like it's like free form mechanical control, huge priority on baiting players, getting players to rush you, challenge you, and beating players. And I love that we just throw that ball around versus take a low 50, because the low 50 is the traditional line of thinking. Now, the traditional line of thinking is good for players ranking through the game, but getting into this higher echelon of gameplay, we need to start playing more meta, more high level meta. So this is our rotation. And we are breaking out of comfort zone with mechanics and challenges, which is good. I just want to throw that as a highlight. But we are play a third man, move the ball up the field, hold pressure as a third man, move the ball up the field, keep pressure, do our thing, rotate back, back post, backboard, right? We do have higher level traditional defense with backboard positioning and stuff, which, duh, you get that as a Grand Champ 3 SSL player. But it's the impact on the way back, or the monopolization of the front of the field, or positioning upfield, playing for more redirects, or cutting to disrupt. It's getting out of this move the ball up the field or hold pressure as a third, do your thing. Now it's not my turn. It's my turn to go back and do it all over again. And that's how players learn rotation. And I think a very simple way for players to understand this is I want you to ball chase. At least for you, Cole. Very simple way to understand it. But I will kind of go into the big picture details and show a lot of examples. Number one, more redirects, more time spent downfield, more time spent with a POV that looks like this when you're in front of the ball. And I promise you, this is your Rocket League bad habit. I think this is whenever you're not feeling yourself, this is what happens. And I promise you it's easy to fix, because the easy solution to this is demo, because demos help with rotations. It's not just the demo, and we've talked about this before. Before, we've talked about like reacting, right? But this is definitely more of a rotation thing, but demos are like the solve all for so many problems in Rocket League, and that's why I'm a big demo guy. People think I'm a demo guy because I like demoing people. Even yesterday in my college scrims, my players made fun of me for demos, but there's just so many side effects to demoing that are awesome. It's not just the demo. So I want you to think, spend more time in front of the ball, position for redirects. I want you to look for them. Okay? Meaning, you're not, just like you look for the demo. This is great, right? Like, rotate across the goal line. You look for your demos. This is all good. Time spent in front of the ball. This is all good. I want more time spent in front of the ball. Where you see this happen, and you're like, I'm going to play for redirect. And if teammate solo plays, you just go down. If he passes, play the redirect. Or, in another world, if he starts a solo play, go down, chase this demo. Right? Like, take advantage of this. But you're not looking for it. Just like I want you to look for demos, you're thinking, I don't want to mess my teammate up. I want to get back to defense. I want to give him room to solo play, but I want you to give him room to solo play while you're on the wall. And also, when you look at this play, like you're rotating back to defense, but why do you have to rotate back to defense when you already have someone on defense? If there's going to be an extension in this play, you are the extension. Imagine teammate did what he did and you bump this player and that's in their net. That's a what if. But I want you to start spending more time downfield. I want you to cut more. Redirect. Demo. I'm going to show a lot of examples for this. And the same thing, and I'm going to show, hopefully, defensive examples. The same thing on defense. If you're in a defensive rotation, it's not, again, getting out of this traditional line of thinking. It's not play back post, challenge the corner, rotate back, rotate back. It's push out to mid, play for extension, steal some boost, cover the midfield, cut, then rotate back, or keep pushing the corner. I'm giving some extreme examples, like you shouldn't push the corner if your teammates don't have ball control and you're getting pressured, but it's the same line of thinking on defense. All right, we push this. We are a first man. Push forward. Beautiful. This is what we want. And now, what I want to see you do, bam, become an extension in the midfield, increase awareness. Based on what happens, either play, demo, receive a pass, or rotate back if this dude cycles. Let's see if we do that or if we instantly rotate back. I feel like you're going to prove me wrong because this is more of a straightforward option. Right? Like, you sort of proved me wrong. But what it is, you're preemptively making these traditional decisions, meaning you rotate back, and you're saying, I'm rotating back, and then you see that happen, and then you start positioning in field. Now, even if you read that perfectly and you started creeping here, you still don't have to play this ball. You could then cycle back or play the ball if you want to. But I'm giving a lot of examples, but the simple thing is just play for more outlets. Play for more extensions, demo more, spend more time downfield as a first man. Let's see what we do. We'll be in another extension opportunity right now. We could turn. This is a straightforward turn because it's a ball side cut coming towards us. Good. Now let's see what we do. Are we going to instantly rotate back because we're low boost? Are we going to track this way, look for a bump, track some pads, look for a bump? We are going to do that. Good. So it's there. We just need more of it. And we almost score from that. That's very good. Rotate back. Very good. See what we do. What do we do on the way back? Now, this is definitely more of a dead ball because I'm fairly certain our teammates have no boost. Yeah, they're 12 and 9 boost. So this is a get back moment. But then maybe we play that. And we do. So this is good. It's not as bad as you think. But I know this is still the problem. Good. I like our play to beat. I think that's the highlight. You need to build on this. Don't forget it. Play to beat. Play to beat. Just beat players. Play fast. Beat players. Play for extensions. Look off the ball. And I almost want to see us work through this. Break this habit. And then we work in more ball control. Very good. Let's see what we do. Even that, we're just kind of rushing back. All right, we rush back. Now we're no momentum. Let's just tweak this a bit. Because I think what happens in your brain is you think, oh, snap, I overdid it. I overcommitted. So I need to rush back. You could take a ball side rotation, track your pads, just stay here. You could push for this boost. You could keep your same rotation, but stay a little bit more central. You could even take a wide rotation. If you made this decision super quick, and then probably got to the same position with momentum. The safest way to deal with this would have been track your pad, stay central, instead of instantly rotate back post. Because now we got traffic jam on the goal line. Totally fine. All that defensive rotation is what led into that. That's fine, though. You dealt with that fine. Love that. Right? A little pre-jump. Love that. That's what we're working on. Pretty much everything is getting out of traditional thinking. Game sense, rotations, mechanics, positioning. So there is improvements, man. So we do. Good. Good. Good, good, good. All this is good. Love the play to beat. You need to keep that up. Already said it, but you need to keep it up. Play to beat. If you're going to control, it's double touch control, air dribble control. Otherwise, play to beat. Very good. Good dunk. Love that. Go again. Love that. Love that. Love that. This is all good. Good outlet. See, like, we need to do this more. I want to see more positions that you're in that look like Fuego. Right? Like, this player's rotating back right now. Turn. Play the outlet. All of that is outlet passes. Really good. Because a lot of this, if you follow this workflow I'm describing, momentum will be better. Boost management will be better. Positioning will be better. And you will have better opportunities to control. Instead of like always being behind the ball as a third man. That's not fun. Not bad, dude. I think it's worse than you think it is. I think we're halfway there with extension plays, cut plays. And try to get out of your head when you play. You know, get in your head when you're looking at replays, or whether it's on your own with a team or here. That's when you're in your head. When you play, just play.